Ladies and gentlemen, got an expensive doozy of a mod for you today, and this is the Asmodus Minikin Kodama Hybrid. Yes sirree, Billy, she is a high-end device, alright, $299.95 I am, but the big question is she worth it? So right now I'm rocking this Petrie RTA 22mm on here. I've got a dual stainless steel build. She's reading at 0.25 ohms. I'm vaporing at 470 degrees at 45 watts, airflow wide open. Here we go. So check it out, boys and girls. Here's the little wooden chest this Asmodus Minikin Kodama Hybrid comes in. And like I said, a wooden chest. It's unique. It's different. And I tell you, if you're going to be spending $300 for a mod, it better come in something nice. It better come in something different than the norm. And this is definitely different. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. You got this little latch on the side. You open her up to get inside. It says Asmodus. It's got this Asmodus logo up top. It says Minikin. Just a cool little wooden box. Pop the latch, and then inside, ooh, we got our Asmodus Minikin Kodama Hybrid along with a protective shield for your atomizers. She comes with a user manual and a limited 30-day warranty pamphlet. Oh yeah, and you also receive this battery warning card. And here she is, the main attraction, the Asmodus Minikin Kodama Hybrid. A few measurements for you. She's 85mm by about 58mm by about 30mm. At the top, you got your stainless steel 510 connection, spring-loaded 510 pin. On the front of the mod, you got your clicky/springy fire button. You also have your menu screen, your waters up, waters down buttons, and your USB port for charging. At the base of the mod, you got the battery door. You got these little markers, negative, positive, positive, negative. That's how you put the batteries in correctly. These little slots right here, these open slots, that's your ventilation holes. And in order to get the battery door out, all you got to do is push pressure down on her, pull right out, and she comes right out, and there are your batteries. And here's a view of what the inside of the battery door looks like. So check it out, boys and girls. Here are the battery tubes without the batteries in there, obviously, but that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how thick this shell is, okay? From the inside out, that's what you're paying for, the stabilized wood and acrylic. This is it, man. This is the craftsmanship. This is the quality. It's not so much what the chip that's in this, the 150-watt chip. Don't get me wrong, it's a good chip, but what you're paying for is the materials around that chip, okay? You got stainless steel at the bottom, stainless steel at the top, and then the stabilized wood and acrylic, which we're going to get into. I'm going to talk about the process in a little bit. I just wanted to show you how thick the shell is. I mean, from the inside out, that's what it's made of. That's awesome. Positive up, negative up. Make sure the battery door is into place. All you got to do is push down and push in, and she's good to go. Real quick view of the menu screen. Now, 5 clicks, the fire button turns this device on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right now we are in wattage mode. In wattage mode, you're going to see the voltage, the resistance, and the dual battery gauge. So now what I've done is I've screwed on this Griffin 25 because I'm going to go ahead and lock this device. In order to lock the device, while this device is on, you got to hold down the fire button, the wattage up button down at the same time. She is locked. You can't adjust her up. You can't adjust her down. You can't fire her up. In order to unlock her, do the exact same thing. Boop, she can fire up now. You can adjust her down, you can adjust her up, she's back to normal. Alrighty, so in order to get into the menu settings, what you got to do is hit the fire button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can adjust the device on or off. We don't want to do that. We can change the modes. I'm going to show you that in a second. We can adjust the brightness of the screen from 0 to 10. We can adjust the exchange from white to black. We can exit to the menu settings or the menu screen. That's what I mean. We can go back to adjusting it on or off. We don't want to do that. Mode, okay. Now we're in power. We can adjust from power to temp to TCR to TFR. We are going to go to temp. You already saw power, regular wattage mode. Temp mode, you can adjust it nickel 200, stainless steel 304, stainless steel 316, 317, stainless steel 430, or titanium, or we can go into return. We're going to go to stainless steel 316 because that's what I'm using most of the time in temperature mode anyways. Hit that. Now you got the Fahrenheit, the wattage, the volts, the resistance, the dual battery gauge. Okay, right now it is adjusting the Fahrenheit, and you can adjust it between Fahrenheit and Celsius and around robins, just like most of these other temperature control devices out there. Okay, now wattage, you got wattage below that, but right now you're not able to adjust the wattage. So how do we do that? Well, it's easy. While you're in temperature mode, all you got to do is hold down the wattage up button or wattage down button down at the same time, and boom, the wattage blinks. You can adjust that. Now, if we want to go back and adjust the temperature, do the exact same things. Hold those buttons down, and boom, we can adjust the temperature again. Easy peasy, what a sleazy. Now, if you want to set your resistance in temperature mode, like right now it's at 0.35, in order to do that, hold down the fire button, the wattage down button down at the same time, and it says read resistance 0.35. Yes, we want to do that, and boom, it's done. So that's a brief overview of the menu settings, guys. Pretty easy. So a brief overview of what this device does, okay? It's a 150 watt dual 18650 mod. You can vapor between 5 and 150 watts. You can vapor all the way down to 0.1 ohms. You can vapor in regular wattage mode. You can vapor in TCR mode. You can vapor in TFR mode. You can vapor in nickel, titanium, stainless steel temperature mode. The USB port is for charging only. This does not have upgradable firmware. So the front panel of this device is made of stainless steel. Wattage up, wattage down buttons are made of stainless steel. Fire button is made of stainless steel. The top of this device is made of stainless steel, and the bottom of this device is made of stainless steel as well. So check it out. Here's a 25mm device, so there's no overhang. I mean, sits flush, 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 and this thing fits all the way up to a 30mm device, no overhang. You know what? I take that back. Here's a 30mm tank, and there's a little bit of an overhang, slight overhang. I mean, you tilt it like that, and it looks pretty flush, but then you tilt it like that, and it doesn't. It kind of looks funky, but 30mm devices don't look horrible on it. Here's another 25mm device, the Pharaoh, the dripper tank, and it looks the tits. Now onto the bread and butter of this bad boy, and that is what this mod is made out of on the outside, from the outside in. Now, this is what they state. Each stabilized wood mod is made from genuine maple and will contain natural imperfections and graining. Coloration will vary from unit to unit. I'm going to state that again. Coloration will vary from unit to unit. That means that this mod right here, with this pattern, you cannot get anywhere. It's the only one of its kind. That's how all these mods are, and that's what they're stating. So if you were to buy an Asmodus Minikin Kodama hybrid, it's going to have a different pattern. It's going to have a different color, and no one else in the world is going to be able to get something with the exact same pattern. That's what you're paying for. Okay, watch this. Now I know I'm going to be wasting a little bit of juice, but you just watch. Here's a dry paper towel. Watch this. Now it's a little bit damp, but you know what? It absorbs into the wood, and look, fingers dry. Dry. That is awesome. It freaking absorbs into the wood. It wipes right off. I love it. You can't do that with a metal mod. It'll smear everywhere. Look, I'll see if I can get some on my finger. Dry as a bone. So before I take you guys back to FaceTime, I want to give you another quick tour of this stabilized wood all over this mod. Here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's two cons that I found for this bad boy. One is the price point, $299.95. That is a lot of dough to throw down for a mod. A lot of people are not going to be able to afford it, and a lot of people aren't going to like it because of that. And then the second con is this sucker does not have upgradable firmware. Now on to the pros. The quality, the stabilized wood, the acrylic that's injected into it is absolutely gorgeous. You guys saw it. You get juice on there. It comes right off. No smear. Love how it's stainless steel on the top, the bottom, and the front. Fire button, wash up, wash down buttons are all stainless steel. It's just a really solid product, and from the inside out, it's stabilized wood. Stabilized wood and acrylic, that is huge. When I first got this, I thought there was just going to be stabilized wood panels. No, you get what you pay for. Oh yeah, did I mention she's ergonomic as well? Feels good in the old hand. Everything I screw onto this device fits down flush, makes a connection. Oh yeah, and then like I showed you guys in the close-ups, 30mm devices look good on this, all the way down to 22. The chip that comes in this bad boy is the Minikin 150 watt, and she performs great in wattage mode. She performs really good in temperature mode. Right now, like you guys saw, I got this Petri on here, and she's drained. I mean, she's pretty much completely drained. A little bit of juice on those wicks. I've got her set to 500 degrees at 45 watts. I'm going to go ahead and take a hit, and I guarantee you I'm not going to get a dry hit. The temperature control, the temperature sensing is going to kick in, and it's going to work. Here, let me show you. I felt it. It hit really hard, and then it kind of pulled back. That means it's working. It's consistent. It's just, this is a good chip as well. Oh yeah, and the menu screen, the menu system is easy to navigate, in my opinion. Maybe not for a newbie, but for someone who's messed with regulated mods, been doing it for a while, it's easy. Now on to the big question, the big answer of the day. Hey Rip, if you lost this sucker today, would you go out tomorrow and buy one? And the answer is, I already did. I placed an order for one of these bad boys last night, and let me tell you why. Because I'm giving this one away today, okay? That's how much I've been enjoying it. Been using this sucker for a month and cannot put her down. But on to the giveaway. This is how to participate. You can participate right here on my YouTube channel, and in order to do that, you got to be one of my YouTube followers. You got to be one of my loyal YouTube followers, and then two, comment down in the comments section either your Facebook page or your Instagram page. And what I'll do is I'll pick a random winner from one of you guys, and then I'll contact you guys through DM on Instagram or private message on Facebook asking you what your address is so I can send this bad boy out to you. Again, I'm picking one of you random winners from the comments section for this sucker. Good luck! This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.